This is a short video to introduce you to pivot tables. So we've been talking about how to study dependence. This is one of the most important descriptive statistics skills that you will you'll get in this class. We've talked about how to do it in SPSS with compare means, and I've just shown you how to do it in R with the tapply function. What you'll see, what we've done is we've computed the mean of, in this example, salary by training level. Okay, so people with high training level have an average salary of 53,900 something. Those with medium training level have an average salary of 48,000 something or other. Those with low training level have a mean salary of about 40,948. So the question is, what if you're at a company where all you've got is Excel? Well, Excel offers a feature called pivot tables that allows you to break stuff out like this. So what we're going to do is go up to Tools, Data Pivot Table, and it's going to ask you what range. So I've got that same employee data set here, and we've typed in the range. That's fine. Where do we want to put a result? Well, let's just put it in a new worksheet. That's fine with me. And go hit OK. So now we have this new worksheet. I'm going to make the font a little bit bigger so we can see it. And this is a pivot table. So let's try to reproduce what I'd done in R and compare means. So we have this row area, and so I'm going to put training level down there. All right, so now as soon as I copied that here, notice we have these row labels. Now we can put various things in the columns. So let's go find salary, for example, and I'm going to drag that down, drop it here. And by default, Excel wants to find the sum. Well, the sum isn't that interesting to us. So instead, we can click on this, this I button and change the function that Excel uses. So let's find the average. So if I hit OK, now we have the average salaries. Now one little aesthetic point, I'm going to highlight this, right click, so that we can change the format of these cells. Let's put some dollar signs on it. So I'll select currency. And now we have some, nice meaningful labels. So you'll see that these numbers match up what we had in R. So 40,948, 55 cents, and so forth. All right. A few other things with this. Maybe we want more than just the average. We could put in a count. So this starts to look a lot more like what compare means gave us in SPSS. So instead of the sum, let's go click on this and ask for the count. And so this is going to give us the number of observations, except we don't want dollar signs on it. So again, I'll highlight it, we'll right click, format cells, and we just want numbers here. And we don't really need any decimal places since these are counts. So this is saying there are 38 people with training level 1, 9 people with training level 3. And we could go on further if we want. I'll just drop this down here again, click on this, and let's do the min, drag it down again, and let's get the max. So this looks a whole lot like what we had in SPSS's compare means. Now if we go back to the course packet, next thing I did is I showed the median function. I don't believe there's any way to do this in pivot tables. There might be an add-in. The next thing we did was to break it out by two variables at a time. So if we wanted to break out salary by both training level and gender, we could do that as well. So if we wanted to break it out by gender as well, I'm going to go copy female and drop it in the row labels. Now once I've done that, you'll see that now we have, for all combinations of gender and training level, we have their average, their counts, and so forth. And so that's a quick introduction to pivot tables. And again, employers really, test on pivot tables very often. So you want to know how to do these things in SPSS and Excel, and probably even R. All right, good.